And when you guys first got to the school, what was your first impression of the school?
No, you go first. You was here first. Honest opinion. Honest opinion?
Mm-hmm.
Scary.
And if you knew the school then, it was just three things. It's chain link fence, blank institutional walls, and asphalt. Everywhere you look, black asphalt.
There was no garden here. It was just, there was pretty much nothing. It was very barren.
It was like a desert.
There were no plants, there were no murals. It was just very stark.
It looked really ugly. Like, it looked trashy. Like,
Ratchet.
it looked ratchet.
My one impression of the school was sadness. It wasn't anger, it was sadness. The people were just sad. It's a good one.
It's a good morning.
Well, what I think about Miss Fleming, you know, she's an excellent teacher. She's a good mentor, and overall, she's just a good person. She puts up with more than she should, and I thank her for that.
I don't know, somewhere around October, November, I just was looking down the blank corridor room, and I just said, you know, this is the most depressing place I've ever been. We gotta do something. We gotta, you know, bring some plants in here, anything to make it look better, to make it look alive. I spent winter break designing a curriculum for what I thought at that time a horticulture class, and then debating with myself, oh, this is going to be a lot of commitment of time. Do I really want to commit to this or not? And then I finally decided I did. Oh, what are my feelings about it? It's like taking over my life. It has grown into a life of its own. The thing I care most about this garden is that it has a soul, and I don't know how to explain that. It's not a garden that should exist, and yet it does.
What about that one song?
Oh, wow. Here come the guys with the dolly.
I came to this school because I noticed that something was a little bit different than the other schools I have attended. We have a garden here and it's absolutely beautiful, and I guess that's what made me decide to want to come here.
How do I feel about this garden? I feel happy, like I helped parts, but I think it's beautiful. Like I said, when I first came here, it was like very plain and it was like barely little flowers growing, and now we have we have chile, we have papaya, we have strawberries growing, we have a lot of stuff growing here.
My favorite part of the garden is when everybody's together and we're like a little community and we're just enjoying the fresh air for the garden, looking at the beautiful colors and plants.
Our school used to be plain and simple, and then it used to follow a reputation that we were in a way delinquents because this is a community day school. But after a while, as the years passed, we managed to change the school, add some color to it. People are impressed by it, and they don't make any more assumptions of what we represent, what we stand for.
Metaphorically, it kind of makes me feel that I can grow I can blossom into something bigger, greater, and actually I have a purpose in this world, just like a plant, you know? You just gotta get properly fed, you know, like with positive things.
So my first impression of the garden was pretty nice. It was actually better than other schools.
It makes us feel good because every day I see the plants, they grow bigger and bigger, and you know, like, it's just peaceful here, and like it's full of life, and there's a good vibe, a good energy, so I like it.
I am proud of my work here. You know, it makes me feel happy because I'm helping, you know, grow something beautiful.
It warms the whole atmosphere. I mean, and I think I've noticed the students are much more comfortable. They just seem to, you know, blend into this, you know, wonderful green and nurturing
I
environment.
think it's helped with behavior problems. You know, like people have a focus and a goal, and they're finding that the students are finding that they can, you know, do something positive like every day. You know, and feel good about it. And I think that translates into, you know, better behavior, better academic scores. You know, just a better vibe for the whole place.
I have to think that the environment of this place has been improved somewhat by having fresh vegetables and flowers and so forth.
The fact that we're having the effect on the community, I mean, you can imagine the effect that we're having on the students and the staff, that you feel so much better about being here, about learning and growing and participating, that you want, this is a place you want to be, not to be away from.
It's a wonderful thing to experience our garden from one end of the school campus to another. It changes daily, it changes weekly. Just where I'm sitting is a new manifestation of the garden. It wasn't here just 6 months ago.
Okay, so we're having a design contest for this passageway here that will, the goal is to have it ready for the Peace Conference that's in June. And so what they're doing now, before they can design anything, they need to, and this is tying into math, they need to find, they need to measure everything so that they can find the perimeter and the area of the whole passageway. And then for the flower beds, they're measuring so they can find perimeter area and also volume. So this turns into not only a math class, but then they get to use their design skills and artistic skills and things like that. So it's good. They get to see it's not just formulas. They get to see, you know, what they're actually learning by measuring out here.
What do you think the most beautiful thing about this garden or school is?
Oscar.
Okay, and besides Oscar?
I don't know.
Today, what we did here basically was we just saved some dead plants, replanting some new ones, you know, trying to get the life going on right here. Little garden, and it's basically it, man. I'm Richie, and I'm out of here.
Today on Halloween, the students were carving pumpkins, and the students had a contest. They were to design a pumpkin, and then they were to carve out that design, and the students, based on applause, would then vote for the top three, and the top three would get some sort of gift card. Pumpkin carving contest was done in the garden area where they eat lunch, and they were surrounded by the garden and the butterfly. This is hilarious.
I'm serious, no. Stop. Stop, don't even give me that.
2, 3.
Oh, man.
Hey,
That's nice, Natalie. Maxine.
You done?
Ouch. Yeah, just let me clean it out. I'm gonna go wash it.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Do I need
Yay,
it?
we got a peace one. I'm excited.
By writing, that's by writing those cards. Okay, so then you can write peace, hope, love. And then you write no start food there. Alright. Okay?
Alright, Josh, let's do this.
Name is Joshua Guzman. I want to give a shout out to Jack London, CDS. We the best. We be up in here in the West. You know, cause we well educated. We be too real. We ain't never faking. Stay hate free. You know we never hating. What you thinking? What you thinking? With my team, we put the garden in making. Flying birds, whatever it is, I put my team first. Cause teamwork makes the dreams work. My third eye open, so I spit a verse. How I spill a burst of pure truth. I could be high, but I'm already fly. Now back to the garden, cause that's cruel. And I'd rather work, cause that's cool. If you're trying to boss, then stay in school. You know, teamwork makes the dreams work.
What I think about the garden, truthfully, is it needs a little more pizzazz.
What do I think it should be? I think it should be whatever the students want to make it.
Sunflowers. We need some more sunflowers here.
So in the next 6 months, this garden, as we see it now, will change and evolve. And that's how our students are. They change and evolve and transform. And it's a wonderful thing to experience. The garden provides that tangible thing that where we see growth. We don't often find that in our students until they come back and let us know how this experience has helped and blessed their lives.
I didn't know what to expect when I started it, and I didn't know how the kids would react to it or anything, and they just slowly became involved, and it just became more and more. And what I found out was that we weren't just doing a garden, we were actually creating a whole community that revolves around the garden. And everybody participates, everybody works. And that's one of the secrets of this garden, is that it's not just one or two people doing everything, it's everybody participating. If you really want to get me mad, it's when somebody says the kids don't work hard or they're lazy or something, and yet you look at this, 8 months, we've only been doing this for 8 months, and look at everything they have accomplished. And it's not anybody else doing it. Like I say, the little garden elves don't come out at midnight. Everything here was built by the students, they maintain it, they keep it up, they've done everything, and it's a fantastic place.